Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys had a great day today. I just wanted to talk about, what it means to be good at something, what it means to be gifted, even. I just wanted to touch on that because I feel like just lately, the environment, the atmosphere has just been swirling with people feeling some type of way about other people being really great at things and excelling and getting all this attention. And I don't think that's something to be upset about or be bothered and pressed. If anything, be impressed, you know. But take that energy and put it back into you. Recently I've had a number of people say to me that, they could listen to me talk all day. The way I deliver a message is, use whatever adjective, their positive one, that I speak very well and all of these things. And quite honestly, like, I appreciate those compliments, don't get me wrong. But I don't really focus too much on, whether I'm impressing people or not. Usually I share a message, and, this is the whole point here. I share a message, and, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then maybe the message wasn't for you. But I don't get no ego trip off of this, honestly. Because this is something I know that I do well, and I've always known that I've done well in this department. And that stems back a lot to even when I was a kid. And I even think of my daughter when we have, these exchanges. I don't even feel like I'm talking to a child. I'm talking to like a miniature adult. But that's how I was when I was a kid too. And so I just feel like at that point, you know, this is not like something that I just stumbled upon and I'm good at. I think this was a blessing from God. And when you are blessed in that sense, it's so important to use what you have now for the greater good. And this is what I always intend to do. I'm never going to cut people with my words. And we all had those moments where, we were immature, and, me too, immature, and didn't realize how impactful when I do speak, that it can affect people, whether positive or negative. And a lot of times, because I was so angry in those days, my negative speech would really, really hurt people. So, once you mature and you realize that what you say can really have an effect on people, I start to become more mindful. And then even more so now that I have a kid, and I'm a parent, I'm a mom, you know, uh, the more intentional I am with guarding my speech and thinking twice, three, four, five times even before I say something to anyone, including my daughter. So, knowing that I can have that kind of impact on people, I want to be sure that I'm saying all the right things. And there's no reason for you, if you ever feel this tinge of envy or jealousy, it wasn't meant for you, And I'm saying this so respectfully because I even know some people who pay me a compliment, but it's like it pains them to pay me this compliment. And I'm telling y'all, it's all good. If you don't want to pay me that compliment, you don't have to, It doesn't change anything. This is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't change anything because I understand what I have, and I understand what I'm supposed to do with it. So again, I'm not coming from this place of ego. I'm coming from a place of, if something is downloaded to me, if you will, from God, or if there's something that I feel like, oh, you know what, this is a running theme and I want to share some thoughts on it, and it resonates with you, fantastic. That is all that matters. And I don't even have to know about it. You don't got to tell me about it. I just know that if it's coming from the spirit, that it's something that needs to be shared, and it's going to impact and reach the right people at the right time. Because I know this for me when others do the same thing. This is the same, effect that we can have as a people. I'm going to go into now, those who are Christians and church going people. The word can impact us in a way where whoever's delivering it can deliver it in the way God wants you to hear it. Does it have anything to do with the actual individual? No. But this is what God does with all of us. He puts certain gifts within us because he knows we are the right person that's going to impact the right people. Everything's predetermined, and impact the right people that he wants you to impact. And this is the thing that I want you guys not only to understand, but to put into perspective for yourself, which is why it's important to just rediscover your gift. And why I say rediscover is because you already know, you just don't realize. You already know what you're gifted at. It's that thing that just comes so effortlessly, flawlessly. You feel good about it. It comes from right here. No hesitation. And even if you're still having trouble with that, think of the thing that were so passionate about as a kid. And think about all these people who were either nurturing it or trying to beat you down with it. Because you can have people who are trying to nurture it and for whatever reason you were ignoring it. Or you could have been really passionate about it and you had these people over here that would tell you, you ain't going to be good at that. Ain't nobody going to care that you're good at that. All this negative talk just because they see your gift and they're so shook about it and how much of an impact that you will have on this world that they will beat you down for it. Now, if that helps, if you are now starting to realize, oh my gosh, you know what it is? When I write poetry and I share it with people, it moves them to tears. When I write an essay and they read it, it moves them to tears, or it gets them fired up, or, someone told me, that article that you wrote changed my life. That's what I'm talking about. Reflect on that thing. Don't spend any ounce of energy looking at someone wishing that you could do what they're doing. It's not meant for you. It might not be meant for you. Focus on what God gave to you specifically. So I'll put it like this. People tell me all the time that they love the way I speak. My voice is soothing to them. They can listen to me all day. But guess what? I have a friend who is just as passionate in his speech, delivers just as well, and I'm in awe of him. So you get what I'm saying? We can all share the same gifts, but we ain't going to have the same impact on people. And that's the beauty of it. It's not to compete. I love hearing my friend speak all the time, and I could listen to him all day. But it doesn't take anything away from what I'm able to do, because he is meant to impact the people that he's supposed to impact, including me. And from me, I am supposed to impact the group of people that I'm supposed to impact according to God's will and according to God's plan. So if you guys can look at it from that aspect, the less time you're going to spend energy trying to be covetous of something that wasn't even bought on a shelf. They didn't go and get the secret plan and then share it with you. No, God gave it to them. So now turn around and look for what God gave to you. All right, you guys take care. Peace.